Good evening and welcome to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Volleyball. Tonight we have the varsity match between North Farmington and your hometown Dragons. Dragons again coming in to this season, rocking and rolling and hitting on all cylinders, sitting at 10-4 overall, while North Farmington comes in with one lone victory. So an uphill battle for North Farmington for sure. North Farmington is coached by Jessica Condeni. As they just get the lineups announced here, you see the Raiders there. Difficult again for our viewers at home to see who's who. So black and very dark forest green on the court. So the Raiders will be on the left side of the net, and your hometown Dragons will be on the right. Starters for Lake Orion are Allie Shinoskis, Tess Marshall, Kaylin Miller, Nicole Wenner, Kayla Rocky, and Hannah Murdoch. Hannah Murdoch, the junior outside hitter, had a outstanding 2012 campaign and continues to bring energy and leadership to this Dragon squad. But Allie Shinoskis, the senior libero, will be the one calling and directing this team. She'll be in the white jersey for the Dragons, and the libero for North Farmington is Lauren Caverly, with Brianna Polak, Kaylin Cummins, Amy Doing, Haley Osawa, Megan Hurley, and Michaela Ross to start this match. ONTV's in full swing for their fall sports coverage here as you see the Raiders breaking their huddle, getting ready to go. We want to thank all of our loyal viewers for tuning in and cheering on these Dragon athletes through this fall season. And we expect to bring a full slate of winter sports for you as well, including varsity hockey, boys and girls basketball, and anything else we can think of to throw at you guys for the Dragon Athletics. But tonight we have a volleyball match going on here at the field house on the campus of Lake Orion High School. And we're about ready to go. And they're just announcing the starting lineups here, or excuse me, the starting server here. It'll be number 3, Brianna Pollock. The senior setter sends it in, and it looks like it's long for the first point here for the Dragons in the early going. Again, North Farmington limping along this year, just one win on this season, while the Dragons come in with double-digit victories already. Dragons on serve now. Good energy by both sides at the beginning of this match. Strong spike, long. Another point for the Dragons. Good crowd on hand. Like we mentioned earlier, the students really love their high school volleyball, and if you've been paying attention over the last couple of years, as number 8, Rachel Giwa, is the serve for the Dragons, you notice that the Dragons have been a power on the state level for the last couple years and really making some noise. Raiders looking to get that down, can't do it. Soft hit over the net, and it falls. Nicely done by number 11. That is Kayla Rocky with the kill on that nice heads-up play. And a lot of experience on this Dragon squad. They've been in the battles. Soft serve over the net, just gets clear. Free ball here for Farmington, and that one is out on the side. So Dragons out to a quick 4-0 lead in this first game, or this first set, I should say. Game 1, 4-0. Dragons in command so far. Nice soft floater again, but unfortunately that one is out of play. Raiders tally their first point of the night. Carly Cummins, the 10th grader, sends 5-8 outside hitter with the serve here. So that went to the back line, but easily played by the Dragons. Power volleyball right there. Hannah Murdoch doing what she does best, bringing the power. Raiders had no chance at that one. Nice soft hit over on that serve. That looked like a knuckleball. And long off the back line. Another point for the Dragons. 6-1 lead here in game one against the visiting Raiders from North Farmington. Dragons on serve here. Pollock with the set. Dragons going cross court, saved by the libero there, Cavalier. Long hit, nice strong hit by the Raiders. But again, subtle hit over the net by number 7, Tess Marshall. Can't keep it in though, and a point to North Farmington. So they get serve. Nikki Wald, the other libero here for the Raiders, checks in for the serve. Oh, nice deception by the Dragons as they soft tip it over in the soft area. And Raiders have no chance on that one. Wace Herkmans is in for the Dragons as Ali Chinoskis sends that serve over. Dug out nicely. And the kill there by the Dragons, taking command. You see the power. Dragons like that power game. And it's working for them tonight.
Serving for the Dragons, number 3, Ali Chinoskis.
Dragons with the serve here, Chinoskis. Nice serve again. Dug out though by number 15, Megan Hurley. And just sent over, free ball here for the Dragons. Power game sent back to sender. Nicely done by the Raiders. Number 15, Megan Hurley, the senior, sends 5'9". Not a lot of height on this Raiders squad. Hurley is listed as the tallest at 5'9". Still some fight here in the Raiders in game one, looking to get back into this one. Down 8-3. Chinoskis with the dig. Sent back over. Set far side, tip over, nicely done by the Raiders, but easily handled by the Dragons. Far set tip and in. Hargraves with the kill. Madison Hargraves, number 4, the senior outside hitter. 9-3, Dragons in the lead here in the first set. Dragons on serve. Oh, miss hit there, but saved by Chinoskis. Nicely done, and a miss hit there by the Raiders. Sends that one awry, and the Dragons tally another 10-3, up 7. Game one. Very efficient are the Dragons tonight. Serve again. Tip just at the net. Free ball here for the Dragons. Miscommunication there on the Dragons for the kill, but they do get it over. North Farmington looks like they're in the net. 11-3, Dragons pouring it on here, and I hear a timeout coming by North Farmington. Condeni needs to slow this one down and talk to her ladies about what's happening here tonight. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in to ONE-TV's coverage of Dragon Athletics. We will be out and about all winter long, and basketball season's just about to get rolling here. And if you're interested in helping us out here at ONE-TV and working on these games, classes are now enrolling. Call 248-693-3377 or visit our webpage at orionontv.org and see what we're all about. Classes are only $10 for a studio production class or a field production class. The field production class, we will train you how to use video cameras, tripods, and accessories, and even video editing. So call today, 248-693-3377 to find out when our next sessions begin. And we'd love to have you out giving us a hand on these games. After the timeout, Dragons in command here and on serve. Raiders send it over. Dragons looking to send this one back. And nice power game once again. And number 16, Jenna Miller for the Raiders, cannot handle that spike. And another point for the Dragons, 12-3. Rocky with the serve. Caverly with this dig on that serve, sends it back. Miscommunication there, libero and that was in. Heads up play by the Raiders to send that one home, and they tally another. Dragons still up 12-4. Brooke Dunning, the junior, stands 5'4", defensive setter. She is checking in for the serve. Excuse me, Faith Gamau, the junior, is in for the serve for North Farmington. Strong hit, but handled by Farmington. Nice up front defense at the net for the Dragons, and a strong kill. Tess Marshall bringing the pain. The senior with authority there. In rhythm, too. It's tough to stop the Dragons when they're in rhythm. In the net on the serve, so a tally of point for North Farmington, and see if they can get a rally going to stay in this one. It's 13-5. Number 7, Tess Marshall there on your screen, getting ready. Marshall with the dig there. Power again, no answer. 22, Hannah Murdoch near side on the power, and there is no answer for Hannah Murdoch on the Raiders' end. Allie, number 20, Natalie Werner, checks in for the Dragons as Allie Schnoskis takes a seat. Natalie on the serve for the Dragons. Set far side again. They've been going far side all night long, and the same result. A long hit, 15-5, Lake Orion in game 1. Farmington's been going to the far side kill, and it's just not working. Is that an ace? What are they going to call? What's the ruling? Can't tell. Oh, the judge there came down and said, yep, it is a point for the Dragons for the ace. Dragons tally an ace, first of the night. Change of direction here for the Raiders, but Jenna Miller just cannot put it down. And the Dragons' frontline defense doing a nice job preventing that ball from getting over the net. 17-5, huge lead here for the Dragons. Long on the serve. Unforced error on the Dragons. Brianna Pollock checks in, the senior setter. For the Raiders, number 3 stands 5'5" and is on serve here. Nice dig out by the Dragons. Madison Hargraves is the libero currently for the Dragons, who dug that one out. Free ball here for the Dragons in the set. Oh, nice touch there, but the Raiders do a nice job of digging that one out. Nicely done by the Dragons. Change of pace. We've seen it all along. The style of play with the Dragons, you bring power, and then it's almost like a changeup. Off-speed pitch in baseball. You change pace. Nice soft tap over the net. Raiders are expecting power, and they have no answer. Set up front by the Raiders. Easily handled by the Dragons. And again, they go to the power and back line. A little bit long. Just missed off the back line on that one.
18-7.
Dragons up 11 in the game 1. Haley Osawa, the 9th grader, stands 5'7". Outside hitter checks in for the Raiders. Carly Cummins on the serve. Dragons bring the power down the middle and a little bit wide. Raiders making a rally here.
Carly Cummins serving for North Farmington.
Cummins on the serve. And gets it over. Nice laser. Power again by the Dragons, and that was in. Kayla Rocky with the kill there. Nicely done. Senior middle hitter does her job. Now it's 19-8. Dragons on serve with Murdoch doing the honors. Nice pressure on that serve. Push the back line almost out of bounds, and they just cannot return it. 20-8. North Farmington takes another timeout. Coach Ross Talbot here, the coach here for the Dragons. And the Dragons are having another solid season. And if you'd like to see more Dragon coverage, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Tout. We're also on Flickr. We have all the social media angles covered. Subscribe to us on Facebook and visit us on YouTube. You can see all the Dragon action on our YouTube channel. You can click on the YouTube link on our webpage at oriontontv.org. All of our games are loaded up over the last couple of years, and you can see them, some in high definition. So if you missed that big game, check us out on YouTube. And don't miss a single set, single touchdown, or a single home run. ONTV is your home for Dragon sports. After the timeout, Hannah Murdoch here with the serve. Dragons in command, 20-8. Murdoch again going for that back line. And front line defense snuffs that one out. Nicely done. Point for the Dragons. Double team at the front line is just too dominant here. Oh, they're saying that was deflected out on Lake Orion. I thought they had the point. My mistake. And Dragons bring the power. Cross court, handled by the libero. Sent back out, and they're saying that is Megan Hurley. Another point. 20-10, 2 straight here for Farmington, North Farmington. They will not go away. Power to the, tried to send that one down, can't do it. Outside hitter, and that one. Point to the Dragons. That was just out. I couldn't see from my vantage point. That was close. Ali Shinoskis, the senior, with the serve, number 3. Shinoskis has done a nice job here with the Dragons this season. Cavalry with a dig at that serve. Power cross court, and they're going to say that was in. Nice kill. Hurley. Megan Hurley, the senior, doing the number here for Farmington, keeping me in this match, 21-11, and Hurley on serve. Power in the middle, going far, and they're saying that is in. Dragons point. Got to give a lot of credit to these referees here. It's difficult to see a lot of lines on that court out there, and something to say about them being able to discern where that ball is going as Hannah Suchu checks in, the senior for the Dragons, and a miss hit on the serve. No chance there for North Farmington. Dragon point. North Farmington made a run there. They were down in single digits or double digits and tried to cut it to just under 10 points, but just couldn't do it. Miss hit at the line, or in the back line by Cavalry, and unfortunately that is not a good sign for North Farmington. Easy ball misplayed, some unforced errors on North Farmington. Makes amends on that serve. Set up and out. Dragon point. That is 25-11. That means the conclusion of game 1. Dragons take command 1-0 here against North Farmington as we change sides. Dominant performance by the Dragons in the first game. North Farmington showed some energy though, and they had some success from Megan Hurley. They're going to have to go to Hurley more often, and she found some success on the we'll call it the right side or the near side to the cameras. and going cross court and find that back line. They found some points that way. So the Dragons huddle up and the Raiders huddle up and talk about what they can do to continue to improve, or the Dragons continue to roll here in game one. Headed to game two right after this short timeout.
Please remember that CFL bulbs, you know, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
Game two about to get underway here at the field house on the campus of Lake Orion High School. You're watching ONTV's coverage of varsity sports. We want to thank our volunteer crew here on camera. We have our portable studio on hand tonight for this contest. And we have 2 cameras deployed tonight. And our director, Joe Velez, calling the shots. And if you ever wonder how a game is put together, should come on out to a basketball game this winter or a hockey match down at the Detroit Skating Club, and you can take a peek. We're always looking for people who are curious about how television shows are put on here. And if you ever had a dream of taking part in broadcasting sports, if you wanted to try play-by-play, color commentary, all that good stuff, give us a call. But the first step is orientation at Orion Neighborhood Television. Call 248-693-3377. Orientation is free, and it's your first step to becoming a part of ONTV. At orientation, it usually starts on Mondays at 6:30, so call for the next orientation date at the number on your screen, and we give you a tour of our new facility here at the Orion Center on Joslin Road, and we talk about what we do here at Orion Neighborhood Television. We love our new home here at the Orion Center. It's just been outstanding. The volunteers coming in for classes, it's just been so much fun. And that young man there, Mr. Taramina, as our PA announcer tonight, they have their own show live on Mondays. It's called Between Taraminas at 6 p.m., I believe. So, yeah, live programming here on Orion Neighborhood Television. Check us out on our webpage at orionontv.org as we get prepared here for game two. Dragons were in command throughout game one, no question there. As we switch sides, the Dragons will be on your left, and the Raiders will be on your right. As you see, the Dragons loose and having a good time. And when you see the Dragons having fun on the court out there, you know they're dialed in. And we saw it over the last couple years that when the Dragons are laughing and having a great time, you better watch out because there's no stopping them. They're on a roll. And Dragons are looking to make some noise in the OAA again. And it's always going to be a battle between them and Clarkston for who's on top of the league. So we'll see how that develops over the course of the season as we're underway here in game two. North Farmington down 1-0. And the Dragons in command, and that miss hit, but saved by the libero there, Caverly. Dragons continue to move that ball nicely, sharing it, and the kill. No chance on that one, as that one tallies the first point for the Dragons in this game, too. Rachel Giwa with the serve here, number 8. Nice power on that serve, forcing them on the back line. Free ball here for the Dragons, dug out nicely by Shinoskis, and nice deception once again by the Dragons to get that one over. They were looking for power, and a nice tap shot across the net. Tallies point number 2. Giwa. Power on that serve, nicely done. Set here coming, power again, and down the line looking to, instead of going cross court and up front, Defense just too strong. Kayla Rocky sends that one home. As Giwa's got a little roll going here at the start of game 2. We'll ride her hot hand as long as it'll continues on. Nice court awareness. Nice court awareness there by Shinoskis to hold up on that one, let it go wide. 4 straight here for the Dragons. Floater over the net. Nice kill cross court. 5-0 Dragons. Cross court killer, nicely done. Again, that power game. Dragons just keep you off balance. You don't know what they're going to throw at you. Power on the serve, soft on the serve. Farmington trying to save that one, and they do. They do a nice job. That's rare on a miss hit like that, and can't contain it on the second power hit there. Murdoch just bringing the hammer down. 6-0 here in game 2. Really riding the hot hand right now of number 8. Tough serves there by the Dragons. Farmington, nice tap shot over the line, over the net. What are they going to say? In the net by the Raiders. Did you see Murdoch kind of smirking there? She might think they got away with one. I don't know. 7-0 Dragons, 7 straight points. Giwa still on serve. Killed, power. You float a softball up there like that, Dragons are going to kill it. Timeout. Raiders have to call timeout. 8-0. Dragons on a roll here in game 2. Raiders have no answer so far. But the story of the beginning of game 2 is the Dragons serve. Rachel Giwa, the junior setter, doing a masterful job of mixing up her her serves. And just a reminder, don't forget, DVD copies can be purchased by calling ONTV at 248-693-3377. For only $10, you can get a copy of this and any other program in our broadcasting vault. That's DVD copies for only $10. Call 248-693-3377. We have games going all the way back to 2001. And we have some classic matchups. And ONTV, we're working to organize all our games and broadcasts to make it a little easier for our viewers to find those classic matchups. And it's a project we're working on. It takes some time, but we're going to get that up and running for all of you ONTV fans out there. As the Dragons again on serve, continue the roll. And nice save here by the Raiders. Soft hit over, but handled by the Dragons nicely. Soft hit again into the middle of that court. Bringing the power across court. We're going to say out of bounds. First point to North Farmington. No, Dragon kill. I thought they were notating that it was Farmington. Wow, 9 straight masterful performance here by Rachel. Number 8 there. 9 straight points by the Dragons. That looked just a bit long to me, but what do I know? In the net, Raiders, no response to that serve. 10-0. Dragons really working as a team, communicating out there on the same page. Farmington needs a stop here. Soft floater. Set kill. Might have been long, but kept in by Shinoskis. Power game once again. And in the net, Megan Hurley, as good as she was in game 1 of keeping her team in it. This is not a one-person game. She's having a hard time getting that ball over the net in game 2. 11-0. Power again by the Dragons. Nicely done by the back line of that Raiders defense to get it over. And an easy kill. Kayla Rocky bringing the thunder. Impressive performance here in game 2, 12 straight. Kaylin Miller, number 9, checks in for the Dragons. I don't think I've ever seen a straight 25 straight with no answer on the other side. And nice dig by number 1, Caverly. Still battling, miss hit. And the frustration is starting to show on the Raiders side as it's 13-0. As Hurley sends that ball back to the other side as, yes, Rachel is still serving here in game 2, 13 straight. Bringing the power to the back line. Caverly does a nice job. Raiders send it back over, set. Power again, cross court, killer. Nope, Caverly saves it. Free ball here for the Dragons. Here it comes, Power. Nice deflection at the net by the Raiders. Good rally here. Soft hit over, free ball here for the Raiders. They go to the mid and can do nothing with it. Number 16, Jenna Miller, caught flat-footed on that set. And that really killed the momentum for the Raiders on that little rally there. 14-0 Dragons. Strong to the back line, that is in. Ace. My goodness, an ace. 15 straight by number 8 here. Putting on a masterful show for serving here in game 2. Timeout, North Farmington. The Raiders have to talk this one over. Yes, the assistant coaches have to be pleased with the way Rachel's been serving that ball as she's looking for a refreshment on the side. And, yeah, Coach Condeni, what can you say? You have to communicate. You have to talk to one another. You can't get frustrated. Take 1 point at a time. I know those sound like cliches, but they are true. And we saw that the Raiders could put a rally together. They could string consecutive points together. They can answer this Dragon offense. But right now, what do you do when you have number 8 there serving it for you, and we have, and they just can't, there's no answer for number 8, Rachel back there, the junior, just doing a masterful job this time around. Nice crowd on hand, a lot of students to cheer these volleyballers on. And we see if she can rattle off 10 more. That'll be a first for this announcer to see in one game. High floater, Caverly. Let's see if the talk at the timeout has done anything to stem the tide. It has not. 16 straight Dragons. The sets have been just a bit off. The timing for the Raiders has been off this evening, especially in game 2. And a miss hit by Caverly. It's at this point it looks like North Farmington's looking. Everybody's looking at each other except themselves for an answer. They watch that last serve go right by him on the and forced Lauren Caverly to make a heroic effort there, but just cannot save it. 17 straight. Goes back to the floater. Strong set by the Raiders. Strong and deflected out, and the 17 straight comes to an end. Farmington tallies their first point of this game, and the run ends at 17. What a job by the Dragons on the serve in game 2. Strong serve. Raiders looking for anything at this point. And the power game is back. Kill for the Dragons. 18-1. And just like that, the Dragons get served back. Number 20, Natalie Werner, the sophomore outside hitter and defensive setter. She's ready to go to see if she can match her teammates' performance. Long and strong on that one, but saved in and returned by the Raiders. Set to the middle, going wide side. Power again, and what are they going to say? Tess Marshall tiptoeing the line on that one. 19-1. 17 unanswered in this game 2 for the Dragons. Olivia Rollinger, the junior, checks in, number 7 for the Raiders, as number 4, Carly Cummins, takes a seat. Yeah, too long on that dig there, and the Dragons spike it home. 20-1, commanding lead here. Michaela Ross, the 9th grader, stands 5'8". Middle blocker checks in. And a miss hit again on the serve. They just can't seem to get it together. The Dragons are taking advantage. And there's a story of the night, number 8 right there in game 2, Rachel. Again, no communication by the Raiders, and everybody trying to do it on their own. They have to work together as a team. I'm sure that's what Coach Jessica Condeni was saying at the timeout. As Werner with the serve. High set. And near deflection out, but the Dragons keep it in. Set mid, tap, and the kill there. Nicely done, 23-1. Dragons rolling here in game 2. Number 14 checks in, Erica Ladon, the junior setter, for this serve. Raiders nicely done that time. A little more organized. Dragons bringing the power again, and they find a spot for it. Geez, unbelievable. Tess Marshall sends that one home. Nice job by number 7. Again, they're all smiling, having a good time. Obviously, you're up 24-1. Game point here. Dominating performance. Cavalry with the dig there. Sent over. Dragons can't keep it in. Megan Hurley tallies the second point for North Farmington. Still is game point, 24-2. It is rally scoring. I didn't mention that at the beginning, so no matter who's serving, you can earn a point. Dragons looking to end it right here, going down the middle. Kayla Rocky does it. She kills it. 25-2. Dragons in dominating performance take game 2 over North Farmington. We roll to game number 3. Dragons take that one, they'll take the match. We'll step away for this short timeout. You're watching ONTV's coverage of Dragon Athletics. Stay tuned.
Three students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number. I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be just another number.
Welcome back to ONTV's coverage of Dragon Varsity Volleyball. We're headed to game 3 after a dominating performance by the Dragons in game 2, 25-2. Started game 2, 17 straight, 17 unanswered, and Farmington was done. We'll see if the Dragons can close out this third game and get out of here in 3 straight wins, 3 games to none. Again, it's rally scoring, so doesn't matter who is serving. You can still tally the points. As you can see, Lauren Caverly out there trying to calm her team down. And you have Caverly, Polak, Cummings, and Doig for Farmington out there trying to do something here to get back in this match. But you have to give credit to where credit is due. The Dragons just taking care of business out there. It's nothing we haven't seen before. The style of play we know what we're going to get when we watch these Dragons play. As Corey Varney checks in as libero number 1 there on your screen. The sophomore. And with this commanding lead, Coach Talbot can rotate some girls in and get some experience as the season rolls along. And that ball is long and strong and out of play. First point for the Dragons. Unforced error by North Farmington. Raiders just don't look focused tonight, and the Dragons are taking advantage. It's hard to come in here in Dragon Stadium, but in the field house here to take on these Lady Dragons, it is not an easy task. Soft touch, just good court awareness by the Dragons once again. Madison Hargraves in, number 4 for the Dragons. The usual starters have taken a seat for this game 3. And a nice serve, just getting over the net. And strong power play there, which is dug out nicely by Varney. Happens to go over the net and finds some opening and goes down. So nice job by Corey Varney. Dragons up 3-0 here in game 3. Caverly with a dig, looking strong cross court, nothing there. Middle hit, saved by Hurley. Oh, and North Farmington finds the opening, and they get it to drop. Carly Cummins, a 10th grader outside hitter, will have the serve here for North Farmington. Actually, she takes a seat. And Brooke Dunning, I believe, is in for serve for North Farmington. Yep, number 8. And in the net, unforced error for North Farmington. Point to the Dragons. Dragons lead 2-0. And in command of this contest. Farmington showing some power. Showing some power there. We saw Hurley in game number 1. She was really the bright spot for the Raiders, tallying most of the points for North Farmington. And she continues to lead out there on the right side hit. And the Raiders get the point on the serve. 4-3, just one down here in game 3. If the Dragons take this one, they will win the match. Caverly with the serve. Chooses the left side. A nice reaction there by the Dragons. Free ball here for the Raiders. Hurley again going cross court. Dug out by the Dragons nicely. Power coming back at them. Oh, miscommunication once again by the Raiders. Caverly had that one in her sights to set over, but number 10, Haley Osawa, the 9th grader, she's outside hitter, moved from her position and deflected that ball away from Caverly. Might show the inexperience there from the freshman outside hitter for Farmington. There she goes, Osawa, nicely done that time. Oh, mishit by the Dragons, but save. Nice front side defense by the Dragons, earning another point. Weiss Herkmans, nicely done. Kill up front, or the block up front. Sophomore middle hitter. Laser serve over the net, nicely done. So that tap goes down. Caverly, nice dig. That one is long, and I believe it's in. Nope, that is long and out. Dragons lead by 3. Caverly working hard out there, the senior. The libero, she is the quarterback on this team, if you will. But you have to give something to Corey Varney. Nice job here by the sophomore libero here for the Dragons on serve. Came in off the bench. Nice floater. What a serve. Very creative out there. The Dragons have been creative all night long on their serves, mixing it up. Nothing repetitive. It's hard to get a pattern going and anticipate. That's what makes the Dragons so tough. Again, two go for one ball, and that one's a kill. And again, Hurley in the action. Dragons lead 8-4. Megan Hurley and Lauren Caverly are the two that are really driving this Farmington club. They need some assistance from the other players here. Senior leadership for Farmington is pretty strong, but the other teammates need to step up their game. Dragons in the net on that one, a little too far outside, and Farmington tallies another 8-5. Tess Marshall can't get that one to get over. Serve here for Hurley. Sent over the net, Caverly. Hurley. Dragons handle it easily. Going power. Tess Marshall rotating near side and sending it home. Tess Marshall showing some power. Rachel Guywa checks back in. Number 8, the master of game 2. Bring her in. Maybe she'll close this one out in straight points. Hurley set far side. Long. Momentum here for the Dragons. Guywa. Masterful performance again. Nice floater. Farmington having a hard time. Oh, miss hit by the Dragons and deflected down. Point 2, North Farmington. Can't expect them all to come in and pitch a shutout. Carly Cummings checks back in, number 4 for North Farmington, as number 10, Haley Osawa, has the serve. Fake up front, nice floater, and finds the opening. Nicely done. Hannah Situ with number 6 with the kill. As Tess Marshall lines up for the serve. Hannah Murdoch takes a seat. Nice game for Murdoch tonight. What an asset that is to have on the as a hitter, boy. And Farmington, that was long, just missed on that one. Tess Marshall can't get that one to fall. Point to Farmington, North Farmington. It's 11-7. Raiders down. Raiders have trailed this entire match. Nicely done by the Dragons once again. Anna Suchu, the outside hitter, the senior. Nicely done. Dragons, interchangeable parts. No fall off, no drop off. From bench to starters. Strong all the way around. Oh, miss hit there on the serve. Unforced error by the Dragons. Rare, we've seen that tonight. As Erica Ladon takes a seat for the Dragons. 12-8. Brianna Polak on the serve for the Raiders. It's a carry on the Dragons. Point to North Farmington. Referee said that instead of a hit, the Dragons held the ball. Nice dig out by Varney. And sent down near side. Nicely done. Just down the line. Tough angle there by Hannah Suchu. But she gets another kill, I believe her 3rd of this game. Nicole Wayner checks in. Number 10 for the Dragons. As Suchu takes a seat. Nicely done by Hannah. Dragons on serve here, up 13-9 in game 3. Sent over by Caverly. Free ball here, power again. Hargraves sends that one down. Right side tonight's been the strength for the Dragons. Right side hitter has been doing a great job of killing that ball tonight. In the net, can't save it. Kasawa can't save that one off the net. Dragons still on serve, 15-9. North Farmington looking for something here long. Way too long, and that one is another point, 16-9 for the Dragons. Not a lot of accuracy on the power shots by North Farmington tonight. Hurley's been the one that's been tallying most of them. Double hit on Farmington. Each player can only hit the ball once. They hear a double hit. That is a dead ball and a point awarded to the other team. 17-9, Dragons in command. Outside hit again on the way down, loses her momentum, and power in the middle. Nicely done. Marley Red, out of nowhere, the sophomore middle hitter, doing her job. Marshall takes a seat as Miller checks in for the Dragons. A junior, stands 5'9". Never as right setter, defensive setter, and outside hitter, so a versatile player on this team. 18-9. Soft hit, does not have enough juice to get over the net. Unforced error. 18-10, 8-point lead here in game 3. See Megan Hurley encouraging her teammates, come on. Farmington needs to win this one to stay in it, and Hargraves does the job. Another point for Dragons, 6 points away from closing this game out, 3-0. Dragons on serve. Wayner. Kiverly, nice job, dig that one out. Hurley, long, strong, and good. Yeah, Megan Hurley's been the story for Farmington tonight. Kiverly with a serve. Outside hit again. Nicely done by the Dragons. Kaylin Miller just came off the bench and immediately makes her presence felt as number 5 checks back in. Herkmans, she's done a nice job. Middle hitter, she's had a couple kills tonight. Floater on the serve. Farmington. North Farmington, excuse me. Oh, mix up at the hit. What are they going to say? Double hit or in the net? I think in the net by the Dragons, so a point to Farmington. Nice effort by number 10, Haley Kasawa, the 9th grader, to earn that in the net call. Hurley with the serve. Dragons up 8. Varney with the dig. Dragons looking to kill this one. Hurley with the set back near side, right into the net. Points to the Dragons. Hurley had the right idea to change direction, but her teammate just mishit it. Could not get it over the net. Dragons take advantage. Anasuchu checks in for the Dragons as, what do we say, master setter Giwa comes back in. 21-12, looking to close this one out. Oh, Farmington in trouble here. They get it over, though. Power in the middle, my goodness. Fake in the middle, coming back right side. Nicely done, cross-court killer. Suchu. Dragons just too much talent, too much deception, and a ton of power. Giwa with the serve. Rachel did a great job in game 2. Soft hit over the net, falls. Another ace by number 8, Rachel Giwa, 23-12. I think coach put her there on purpose to close this one out because she did so well in game 2. That ball's curving when it goes over that line. And that one is long. Point to Lake Orion. Game point coming up here, 24-12. Dragons looking to go 3-0 over the Raiders. And a story here for the Dragons is right there, number 8, Rachel Giwa, the junior setter. Oh, in the net, had a chance. She saw it. It's always happens. Give praise. And not there's jinxes in the world, but you know, should knock on some wood. But what can you say? Rachel Giwa did a nice job in game 2, 17 straight points on serve. This is game point. Dragons looking to get out of here. Can they? Do they? Yes, they do. Dragons take it 25-13, 3-0. Dominating performance by your hometown Dragons here at the field house of Lake Orion High School. And the Dragons roll on. Nicely done. Another win, 11th on the season, as North Farmington continues to look for answers, as they still sit at only 1 win on, I believe, 10 losses now. And the Dragons look to move ahead and just keep this train rolling through the season. And the goals for the Dragons are league championships and state championships. So, you know, their sights are set a bit higher, and so far their goals are still before them. And we want to say it's been a pleasure calling the game here tonight for you guys and bringing it to all of our viewers at home. Again, I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. You're watching ONTV's coverage of varsity sports. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back on the airwaves again. The final 3-0. Dragons win in dominating fashion over the Raiders of North Farmington. We'll see you next time here on Orion Neighborhood Television. Good night, everybody.